Hey guys, it's Austin, and following up on the coverage we did of the NOXON HAVOK series of weapon lights, we are going to be talking about the EVAK handheld lights of the NOXON series. If you haven't watched that video, it is what Modlite is calling their budget line of lights. So NOXON has some foreign manufacturing going on with it. They're not super specific on what parts are made where, but they are ensuring that these are final QC'd in the United States. They shipped out of their same fulfillment facility, and we are carrying them on our website. So in our usual fashion, we're going to cut through the marketing, answer some common questions on it, and show you guys why we've chosen to sell these on our website. Compare them to the other Modlite handhelds, and then got a couple other handhelds around here. And let's just go ahead and let's talk about it. So again, NOXON is the name of the line of lights from Modlite, and then EVAK just tells us it is a handheld. Now, unlike Modlite, where all of their heads are both dual fuel and for the most part multi-mode, they actually distinguish them even on the light heads themselves that the EVAK is for handhelds and then the HAVOK is for the weapon mounted lights, which is a little interesting. I think really the only differentiation besides that laser engraving is that this one is actually capable of multi-mode. Now, how do you enable that? Because it's not enabled by default. What you're gonna do, just like you would with a Modlite handheld, is you're gonna tap 12 times and then you're gonna hold on that final tap. So let's just do that here. Right now I have multi-mode enabled. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. It's the same for turning it off, turning it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there we have it. So right now it is high output only, which is the default it comes in. You do have to enable multi-mode. It is interesting that they don't have that notated anywhere on the head like they do on the Modlite handhelds. So just something to be aware of. I think they do say it on the packaging, but again, it's just not on the light head. As far as what you get with it, again, I would encourage you guys to go watch the video I did where I unpackaged the HAVOK line of lights, but you do get the single cell USB-C charger that you just drop your battery in. And the battery it comes with, again, is Modlite. They have not been super clear about whether or not NOXON is a line or its own brand. Right now, it's being treated a lot more like its own line. You know, it says Modlite on the batteries. You buy them on the website if you don't purchase them from us. It seems like the direction they're going is eventually it's its own brand, but for right now, there's still, you know, little bits and pieces of Modlite, which is fine. So that means there's going to be some things about it that are cross-compatible. Now, you already saw they use Modlite batteries. You could use any 18650 and they would work just fine. But the other things that people care about when it comes to handhelds is accessories, right? So when you buy a Modlite handheld, you get a Theorem LPC. Again, we have those on our website. But the question is, are they cross-compatible? So just pop this off here. And in case you didn't know, because again, it wasn't super clear, this is a removable tail cap. And so far, so good. Let's see if it powers up. Tighten it down, and you're good to go. So you can absolutely throw a Theorem LPC on there. That actually looks pretty good on there, the dual tone, but let's go ahead and go with another option. Where did I put it? Yeah, the old Raven clip, which I don't even think you can buy these anymore. These are actually in some places pretty heavily sought after. But does this work? I bet it does, but it's a little bit different in its thickness than the LPC. So we'll just go ahead and verify that that works. And there you have it. It works on there. No issues with engagement. I might actually just go ahead and leave that on there. But the NOXON EVAK is cross-compatible with the Raven clips and the Theorem clips. Theorem just came out with some new clips too, which I actually might pick up and try out. But that's really the only questions I've seen floating around EVAK is, you know, enabling dual mode and whether or not you could put different pocket clips on it. It doesn't ship with any pocket clip, so you would have to source that on your own, just like, you know, some other handhelds. And let's see if it's dual fuel. Let me grab a couple CR123s. My trusty battery case here. So like I said, it should work with other 18650s, and then if you get the mini version, 18350s. But let's see if it's dual fuel. I believe it is advertised as dual fuel, but you know, I'd like to show you guys the functionality of it. That is characteristic of any type of dual fuel device is you're gonna have a lot of gap in between the batteries. That's normal. Let's see if it has any alignment issues with activating. Oh, interesting. That's kind of interesting. Let's try a couple others. Okay, there we go. Hop into multi-mode. Yeah, so visibly, I don't know if you're able to see this on camera, but visibly I did see a reduce in output. Must have just had a dying battery that I'd thrown in there from night vision use or something like that. Anyway, yeah, so is dual fuel. I don't know if you guys were able to see on the footage, but it is a visible decrease in output, which is totally fine. If you're in a pinch and just throwing some CR123s in there, you probably don't care that much. Get those pulled out. And just to show you guys that it works with unregulated cells like the Cloud Defensive. I know it is. Modlite is pretty good with unregulated, but there you go. No issue. And again, dual output. But there you go, guys. Those are really only the only questions I've seen floating around online. If you have any other questions or you want to give your thoughts, go ahead and drop them in the comments below, and we'll take a look at them. Again, we carry these on our website. These are on our flashlight section of our website, and our website just got a redesign, so please go check that out. If you haven't bought from us in quite a while, if you've never bought from us, go check out our website. It's went through a pretty massive overhaul, and we're very excited about it, but hope that answered your guys' questions, and have a good day.